one thing we learned about the Browns, and this one is that Kevin Stefanski needs to wake up in regards to Baker Mayfield. He stayed committed to number 6 earlier this year. QB was limping through bad outings, inexplicably kept dialing up passes on an awful night for Mayfield in Green Bay. Perhaps there's a point to that one as far as asking him to do some things that maybe you shouldn't be asking him to do.
Right, and I wrote about this morning in our Football Insider newsletter that I think Mayfield's pressing. I really believe, particularly when you see that second interception where he's falling backwards, kind of throwing off his back foot, and he well overthrows, I believe it was Jarvis Landry. That tells me he's pressing. And I mean, he's got all the reason in the world to be pressing right now. There's so much pressure on him, but I think he's creating pressure on himself. He's worried so much about his protection. He knows his receivers haven't played well. So maybe he's putting extra pressure on himself that doesn't need to be there. And I mean, I said it, playing quarterback in the NFL is hard enough. When you add pressure that doesn't even feel like it's there, that is, making a job much harder than it needs to be. So I think when it comes to the Stefanski-Mayfield relationship, I think at least in the next 2 games, Stefanski needs to try and find a way to settle Baker down, to get him to relax a little bit more, in the famous words of Aaron Rodgers. Try to not get him to play outside of himself right now and just focus on simple things, just finding the open guy, being mechanically sound as best he can be in these final 2 games or 3 games if they make the playoffs, and just don't try to play hero ball. Because I feel like Saturday, and a lot of times, especially in that final series from that first down where he missed Njoku to the interception, that felt like hero ball. And when you're banged up as much as Baker is, hero ball is the last thing you should be doing.